This is Terrence of Terrence Hill TV. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Terrence Hill TV, presented to you by WTV over the digital airways of YouTube. Yes, WTV, Epic Elevate the Vision. Let's do it.
Well, I hope you are ready for Epic Elevation, Double E TV.
Say no more, go get the bag, go get the cake, go get the cheese, and say no more. Say no more, say no more. Say no more. What's going on, y'all? This is Terrence. I want to welcome you to this day that we're calling Prince Day. And today would have been his 68th birthday. And I know Prince didn't celebrate birthdays, but hey, we're going to celebrate him anyway. He came to my city, Montgomery, Alabama, the night I was born and performed. I know that because my dad always told me he hadn't missed a concert because I was born that day. Yeah, I love Prince and my favorite artist of all time. And we're here today to celebrate him, to celebrate his life and legacy. Because, yes, music is a big part of his legacy, but his legacy was so much more than that. Before we get into this particular show, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever new content is uploaded. Ask you guys to please check out some other episodes that we have out on the show. Did a great show last night talking about the life and aftermath of the late, great Dr. Zachary Timms. And then also yesterday, I reacted to Snoop Dogg. It's a new music video featuring Swiss Beats called Step, where they sample Cameo's song Candy. So check that out whenever you get the opportunity. But Prince. Oh, and then by the way, those of you who are watching on Purple Nation or even YouTube, I do have a link that is pinned for people to come up on the show and share their love for Prince today. I need to probably drop that link also on Facebook. So give me 2 seconds. Not necessarily Purple Nation, but just my regular Facebook. Let me drop that link for people who are watching and want to come up on the show. And we'll get this party started in 1 second. Yeah, I miss Prince, man. He did so much for music, did so much in his life. Great man. He's a great guy. Here's a question I throw out there while I'm pinning this link for people to come up on the platform. What would be, for some of you guys, what would be your favorite Prince album? I know that's a tough one for me. I could probably a little easier put like a top 10 together or something like that, but just to like ask me like that one album, that's a tough question because he's got so much great music over the years. So I think I'm gonna hold my answer until maybe later in the show, but I do want to throw that out there for you guys, your favorite Prince album. So let me know whenever you get an opportunity. Think about it, ponder about it. But I do want to give this opportunity for those of you who are watching, who want to come up on the stream today and talk about your love for Prince. We do want to give you guys that opportunity. All right, cool. I got that pinned in Facebook for people to come up and come on the show today. Let's see here. Got a couple comments. Jocelyn, how you doing, Jocelyn? Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. All right, I saw you. Sorry, I'm one person, so I'm here trying to. I got 4 or 5 screens open, so thank you so much for tuning in. And then also we got what's this Insta? My name. Good morning. God bless. Yeah, God bless you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll kick off the show today with a song that I like off of what was this? This is the Batman soundtrack. This one's called The Future. Let's check it out.
I see the future and it will be. I see the future and it works. It's the life that we will see. So I can't go like a jerk. Systematic overload underclass. Hollywood conjures images of the past. New early spirituality that will last. I see the future and it will be. Alright, I see the future and it will be. I see the future and it works. It's the life that we will see. So I can't go like a jerk. You're smiling off of me and see. I'll be drinking setting up. I would rather drink into razor blade. Razor blades from paper corn. You can't understand the same to you. It's just gonna ask the future. And boy, it's wrong. I see the future and it will be. I see the future and it works. It's the life that we will see. Don't go out like a child. Don't know. Wait a minute. To the phone standing on the avenue. Flashing loaded pistol, they don't believe me. Somebody told me that the cops of ours blue. When I'm rapping different, we won't move. I see the future, and it will be. I see the future and it works. It's not that we will see. Yeah. Come around like a turn, don't know. Somebody goes on the train. Hollywood comes in today, so bad. New Orleans spirituality that will last. I see the future and it will be. I see the future and it will be. Yeah, I see the future and it will be. Yeah, I see the future and it will be.
Time to come forget the fun. I just begun my run. Bringing hunters like a loaded gun. I'm ready to the difference mental. Bring it down, let me kick the potential. Throw real since the day I was born. In the flow when I'm popping and I'm making it. I'm up in the making it. Wanna be in the hood, take it back. Shit, you can't do it. You ain't nothing. Gotta have to open it. That's bubbling. Food, I'm gonna want you to think. Tell a broke heart in the girl that it ain't happening. I work too hard. Open down. But this moment, get the show. I got the phone to say you want to move. Give it up, y'all. Pick up the low.
Got to love over you, just like we're supposed to. Got to love over you.
Yeah, I love that song. I think that's the opening song on the Batman soundtrack. But that's a great song. All right, so yeah, someone made a comment. Scandalous. I love Scandalous. That is a great song. Fire song. Yeah, Scandalous. That's my joint right there. That's off the Batman soundtrack also. Yeah, that soundtrack is really good. All right, we got a request from someone, so I'll play a little bit of this. Don't forget, guys, there is a link pin for you guys to come up on the pod and share your love for Prince as well. But let's play this one. I didn't recognize that name, but thank you so much for suggesting that song. And also, you brought up one of my favorites. Oh my God, I love Scandalous. Yeah, Scandalous is my joint right there. Again, there's a link pin if anybody wants to come on the show and share your love for Prince, share a story or something. Maybe you got a chance to see him on tour. I do want to give that opportunity for people to come on and share their love for Prince, or if you just want to watch the show, you can do that also. We love love to have you do that. But definitely, if anyone wants to come up and share their love for Prince, you can do so. I want to play this right here. This is one of my favorite performances of his, and this is with longtime friend, collaborator, and once fiance, Sheila E. This one is Prince and Sheila E. at the 2007 Alma Awards. This is a fire performance here. I love this one.
Talk to me, Alma. Come on. What is the new expectation that I cannot explain? What are the new inspirations that cannot stop my brain? I'm gonna sleep with it feeling, rushing on through my veins. Yeah, come on, let's do something. Don't you wanna go get saved? Come on now. Don't leave us when this body's getting next to you. Feel that with you as around what you do. Got to think I'll get the fucking touch. And we have the wicked one. Get up, come on, let's do something. Let's do something. Outside your window, tell me now what you see. Coming up the mountain for new philosophy. Every single color, every race and every creed. Looking for the truth, you're trying to set somebody free. Get on the boat, get on the boat, people. Get on the boat now. We got 2 more honeymoon. Get on the boat, yeah. Get on the boat, people. Get on the boat now. Oh, we got 2 more honeymoon. All across the nation, people doing what they can to avoid the tribulation. That would be quick to walk the land. That would be anything in darkness, but somebody in the light. When we love each other, it's the only way it's gonna be right. Get on the boat. Get on the boat, people. Get on the boat now. Come on. We got 2 more honeymoon. Get on the boat, y'all. Get on the boat, people. Get on the boat now. Oh, we got 2 more honeymoon. Come on, son. I see you. It's your homeboy. We're meant to live together underneath the sun. I can't think of nothing better. Don't you wanna come? Oh. Here we go. Now you say, come on. A, B, C, everybody up. Come on. She was a long cover of me, even in the summertime. Everybody knows McCoy Lily, girls that love my love. She got big thoughts, big dreams, and I'm down the street today. When I think this girl, she really wants to be in love with me. You know she wants to leave. Come on, never mind. She don't need a man's touch. She wants to leave. Come on, fabulous night without love. It ain't much. Y'all want to hear Sheila play? Come on. What we talking about? Come on. Thank you, we love you. Thank we know what we do. Thank you.
All right. You know, if you were a musician and you played for Prince, it wasn't easy. You know, some of the stories that's been told over the years. One of the ones that really stood out to me was I forgot who told the story, but they would putting the show together. They kind of had it where it was, everything was cool, and then they would play, and then they would play for like a minute, and then Prince have them stop, start all over again, play, stop, play, stop, play, stop, play, stop, and it's just this continuously went on, play for like a minute, stop, play, stop, play, stop. And they finally get through the entire thing, and they like, hey, we got it, we got everything the way he likes it down to a T. And he scrapped the whole thing, you know. So yeah, he was very meticulous on details. And some of the people who inspired Prince, of course, James Brown, how tight James used to have his band, and that was some inspiration. You can listen to guys like Bootsy Collins, a few other people that Prince, drew some inspiration from. But Prince was he didn't play, man. He didn't play when it came to his music. I want to play a few minutes of a interview, and yes, the music is the essence of it, but I do want to, kind of get into a little bit of the psychology of the man. I want to play this from 2014. This was when Prince was on the Arsenio Hall show.
Our guest tonight needs no introduction. Put your hands together for the one and only Prince. I gotta say one thing. There's only one way to start this. The first person to contact me when I came back to late night was this man to congratulate me and to say he will be here, save me a night. Thank you, dude. You've always been a good friend. Always. And here's the interesting thing. Do you have a cell phone?
No.
See, I'm always shocked when I hear from you. But how do you survive in this world without a cell phone?
Everybody I know has one.
Oh. You're in social media. You have an Instagram account, a Twitter account now?
I'm trying to get Prince to Gram.
Instagram. You actually, I saw a selfie of you, or it was yours, I should say.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that was your first? Yes. That was it. How would you, yeah. What do we title that selfie?
One.
One. That's one. Let's talk about titles. Your favorite title in the Prince catalog. What's your favorite song? Turns you on every time you do it.
I usually answer by saying the next one, but there is a song that we've just written called The Breakdown.
I love that song.
One of the things that we try to do, though, is wait until we have other songs that go together with our favorites. That's why it takes a long time to come out with albums.
Yeah.
These days.
Yes.
Because, not being under contract, there's no rush to do anything.
If you weren't, they like that. They like you having your freedom, I think. If you weren't Prince, what would you do for a living? I mean, because I know there was a point where you maybe thought about something else. What would you do?
Well,
I can't see you at the bank, you know? Even though all the ladies would be in his line, you know?
When I was 16, I was completely broke and needed to go get a job. So I got the Yellow Pages out and I couldn't find one thing that I wanted to do. So I decided I was going to push as hard as I could to be a musician and win at it, you know?
Do you watch any of the shows that bring new musicians to the American public?
Not so much. Yeah, I
You're talking about, The Voice and Idol, the whole genre.
yeah, I was watching a show with Esperanza Spalding, who's a friend of mine.
Bass player.
And we were both sitting there quiet. We were watching. And we looked at each other, and then she says, "Are you rearranging the music right now in your head?" No. And then she said, "So am I." So it's really hard to watch other musicians because you tend to, it's like a painting you want to make straight or whatever. You just hear it, music like you hear it. Doesn't mean that, what they're doing isn't of merit. It's just, I just hear music differently. So.
Now, I've met, it seems like 100 musicians today here with you. What do you look for in musicians these days?
I was thinking about your question a second ago. I think I want to teach in some capacity if I didn't. There's a lot of fine musicians in the group right now, and I'm learning from them. So as much as I'd like to teach, I also like to learn.
Yeah. Is there a huge vault of material that you've created that we've never even heard? And how do you make those choices? Because I'd like to hear everything that you pen. Just to hear it.
You would look different when it was finished. It takes a long time. There's a lot of music down there.
Like how many songs?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't go back in time and listen to it like that. I worked on it and brought it as far as I could right then. A lot of it I didn't even finish. A lot of the bootlegs that are out right now, they are unfinished, unmixed. Sometimes they change lyrics. And again, you wait until, you can find other things to go with it. We live in a singles-driven market, but, I come from the old school and making albums, and that's what I like.
You seem to have somewhat of a love-hate battle going on with technology. I know you haven't always loved the internet. How are you seeing progress right now with all of that? Can you use it to your advantage?
It's a double-edged sword. A lot of artists aren't getting paid full scale for their art, and the internet, because of downloading and things like that, is kind of like a black hole. And it's hard to audit, it's hard to get accounting. And it's not that it's just about the money, but it's about justice and fairness. And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, then expect you to fix your own communities, and they'll probably edit all of this out, but then it gets, that's the sharp part of the sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up.
And he was one of the few ones to take his music at one time off those streaming services. He saw where the record industry would be, and that's where it is right now. That they're not really needed. I think he's about to say that in a second, but yeah, I mean, Prince really did a lot, man. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Jimmy, Miles, for sure. Those were some people that he drew some inspiration from. And also, Miles complimented Prince, called him a genius. So to get that compliment from someone that you respected, it's awesome.
I think we'll get some balance.
Yeah. Um, we've watched you evolve over the years, not only as a musician, but as a man. And I wonder sometimes when you look back at old material, like I've looked at so much in the last 24 hours to prepare for this, do you look back at old stuff, risque stuff, and want to separate yourself from it?
Well, you know, when you're 20 years old, you're looking for the ledge. You know, you want to see how far you can push everything. And as an artist, I just went there just to find it. And then you make changes. You know, 30 years ago, there's a lot of things I don't do now that I did 30 years ago. And there's some things I still do.
Yeah. Oh, now, when you said that, the first thing I flashed back on is, gosh, he's Prince. I know that, I get all that, but he's also like this normal brother you hang with. I remember a time, and if I have to take this out, you tell me I have to take this out. But I remember one time we went down the way south of Wilshire to an after-hours spot and hung out and partied. That's something that we'll probably. I have a son now, and
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. And there were so many things that we did back then. Remember that house? We were sitting in a house and
Vaguely.
yeah. It was like they take you in and they chain the door and it's a pit bull and they give you a drink in a paper cup and he wouldn't touch nothing. He just sat.
Were we in somebody's kitchen or something?
Yes. Yeah. It was crazy. And Prince was sitting in this house. He wouldn't drink nothing. He wouldn't touch nothing. And he was trying not to breathe. He had a cane. If he could have got oxygen out that cane, we could have stayed longer. But but just normal good times as young brothers experiencing success. We should take commercial and come right back. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, I want to show something real quick. Prince had a personality. He wasn't just serious. He was a jokester. And I want to play this. It's like a little minute thing. A minute 33. Check this out. This is when Prince was a guest. Well, I think he was headed to Jay Leno's studio. Well, this is hilarious here. Here we go.
Can I see your pass?
Well, actually, they're playing a prank on him, but he was such a good sport, you know.
What's the name?
Ben Freiberger.
You got a Ben Freiberger?
Fry.
What is it?
Freiberger.
Freiberger?
It's on the permanent list.
Where do you work, sir?
It's Len Freiberger. Ben Freiberger?
That's right.
You got a name, please? Who do you have?
We got Prince.
Does Mr. Prince have any identification?
No.
How do we know Mr. Prince is in the car?
Well, we don't let people know what night.
I'm sorry, we can't let him in. Could you put the window down, please?
No, we don't. That's a breach of security, sir.
I'm sorry, we can't let you in. We can't let Mr. Prince in unless we get some identification. Mr. Prince? Is Mr. Prince in the vehicle?
Yes, he is.
Can we have some proof?
That's the worst disguise I've ever seen.
We should have filmed that.
We didn't film it. I give you the yesterday. All right, let him go. He's all right.
Yeah, Prince was a jokester too. He remember when Dave Chappelle did the whole basketball skit on his show, and Prince got Dave back by putting that very image of him on Breakfast Can Wait, the single. So, you know, Prince had a great personality. All right, guys, let's get back to the music. And again, that link is pinned if anyone wants to come up on the show. That was kind of how I envisioned this to be, is for some of the people to come up and share their love for Prince. But someone recommended this song earlier, and I love this song, so we got to play it. This is Scandalous. All right, Scandalous. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Kim Basinger directed that video. Yeah, great song. Okay, guys, I got one more song and then one more little thing to close out with. So it's like a song and then a performance, and then I think we'll close out that way. And please put in the comment section your favorite Prince songs or favorite Prince albums. I'm sitting here still pondering the favorite album for me, because when people say Purple Rain, I mean, I get it. That's like the easy answer, but like outside of Purple Rain, like what is his best work? And I think my answer may shock some people, but I do want to hear from you guys your favorite Prince songs and favorite Prince album. So drop that in the comment section, and the link is still out there if anyone wants to come up on the show before we wrap up and share their love for Prince. All right, this is another one. I love this song. This one is off of what is this album? I don't want to look it up. This is off of come on, T. Dang it. Dang it, I have to look this up. I should know it off the top of my head, but I got 100 things going on. This one is off of I'm gonna hate myself when I see it. Signs of the Time. I should have knew that. All right, this one here is called I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man. Love this song.
June when her old man ran away. She couldn't stop crying cause she knew he was gone to stay. Baby, there's not tears in your eyes, is it?
Wally, what am I gonna do?
She was looking alright. Yeah. I asked her if she wanted to dance, and she said that all she wanted was a good man who wanted to know if I thought I was qualified. Yeah. I said, baby, don't waste your time. That's what I told her. Yeah. I know what's on your mind. Yeah. Let me qualified for a one-night stand. I can never take your place of your man. Because you're your man. It hurt me so bad when she told me the tears in her eyes. It was all she ever had. Now she wanted to die. He left her with a baby and another one on the way. Yeah, she couldn't stop crying cause she knew he was going to stay. Yeah. She asked me if we could be friends, and I said, oh, honey, baby, that's okay. You know and I know that we wouldn't be satisfied. At least I wouldn't. I said, baby, don't waste your time. Yeah, yeah. I know what's on your mind. Yes, I do. We wouldn't be satisfied with a one-night stand. That baby, never take the place of your man.
All right, guys. You know, I want to play one other thing, right quick, because this is something that we have to mention. Prince was such a genius. He did a lot of this in his day. Of course, you guys know he wrote Manic Monday and a lot of other songs for other artists. But Prince was so talented. Okay, I got to play this right quick. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Okay, so give me 1 second. All right, so check this out. True story. So I was doing like a little part time work, like some when I lived in Ohio, making some extra money. I was doing like some ride sharing. So I picked this lady up and her and her husband, and you could tell she had some drinks. And she was like, "Do you have any Kenny Rogers on your playlist?" Because her last driver had Kenny Rogers on his playlist. I said, "I have one song by Kenny Rogers." I said, "It was written by Prince." She said, "Prince never wrote nothing for Kenny Rogers." I said, "Yes, he did." And I played it for her, and it blew her mind. Like she didn't know that. And I'm gonna play just a minute of this right quick, and then I'm gonna play Kenny's version just for a quick second. But Prince did a lot of this in his day, writing for other people. This is like the reference track that he did.
You want to know if I care for you, oh, when you ought to know by now. How can you stand there just pretending, when you know how I feel? Oh, baby, you're my love, and I love everything you do to me. Yeah. You're my love, and I love when you're around. You're my love, and I never let you down.
And what's interesting, sometimes he had like these little alias names and stuff that he wrote songs under sometimes. So there's some stuff that we don't even know he wrote because he didn't use the name Prince as the writer. Good example of this in our era would be when Jay-Z and Nas was going back and forth, and they had the beef, and Jay-Z had the takeover. Nas destroyed him with Ether, but Kanye West produced a couple songs for Nas under another name, so Jay or them wouldn't get upset because he was working with Nas at the time. But yeah, a lot of producers and sometimes people would do that, kind of do stuff under a different name. When Snoop was under obligation with Death Row, they still kind of wrote kind of behind the scenes and kind of helped Warren G out with his album or whatever. But Prince was one of the first to do this. He did a lot of writing for other people. Here's a quick minute of that Kenny Rogers song. But yeah, this is written by Prince.
Want to know if I care for you? You ought to know by now. How can you stand there just pretending? Yeah, you know 'Cause baby, you're my love, and I love everything you do to me. You're my love, and I love when you're around. You're my love, and I'll never let you down.
Yeah, so guys, check out this Prince album whenever you get an opportunity. It's called Originals, and a lot of songs for other people. You can find that on there that he wrote for other people, including Manic Monday, and you'll hear his version of those songs. So great album concept for them to put out that Originals album. And we're gonna close out the show. Like I said, I wish someone would have came on and I appreciate everyone watching, but I did want people to come up right quick and share their love for Prince. And please drop a comment in the comment section or in the live chat, your favorite Prince album. I'm going to give mine towards the end, and we're towards the end. So I want to play this right here, right quick, as we wrap up. I think this is a good way to close out the show.
The National Football League presents the Pepsi Super Bowl 41 halftime show.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Oh no, let's go. You don't lie. We're living here. Take a look around. At least you got friends. So come on, lady. For friendly world. Picked up the phone, dropped it on the floor. It's all I heard. Are we gonna let the elevator bring us down? Oh no, let's go crazy. Let's get enough. Slip on the purple and then a two. You have to hit it, show. Let's go. Come on, baby. Are y'all ready to get nuts tonight? Let me hear you scream. Go crazy. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Are we gonna? I said, are we gonna? Are we gonna? Are we gonna? Are we gonna let the elevator bring us down? right, here's what I need y'all to do. Take your hands and clap them just like this. Hey, look me in your mouth. Tell me, do you like what you see? Hey, I ain't got no money, but honey, I'm rich on personality. Yeah. Hey, check it all out. Better look now, it just might be too late. Screw gon' chain tonight. It's gotta be better life. Somebody take my picture with all this rain inside. Baby, come on. I might not know it now. Ooh, baby, but trying on. I don't wanna stop till I reach the shore up top, yeah. You do a good job down in the city, working for the man every night and day. Well, the devil knows 1 minute I'm sleeping. Well, it's not the way things might get big. Big wheels keep on turning. Still the problem, keep on burning. Oh, they were rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. See we rolling now, rolling on the river. Oh. Hey. Count it. All along the watchtower, Princess kept a view, while the women came and wept, barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold distance, a wildcat did growl to ride a perching, and the wind began to howl. I ain't gone in on to someone new. I needed somewhere to hang my head. That's so new. It gave me something that I didn't have. But I had no you. I was too weak to get in, too strong to lose. My heart is on the rest of it, but I'll break loose. My head is giving me life, but then I will too. I swear I'd never give in, 'cause I'm with you. Oh, someone get in the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Someone get in the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Someone take in your face, it's real, made you feel. Oh, you must confess. Someone get in the best, the best, the best, the best of got another confession, my friend. I ain't no fool. never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing, babe. Only wanna see you laughing, yeah. In the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. That's alright. Come on, y'all. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh, yes. Don't it feel good? Only wanna see you. Can I play this guitar? Y'all wanna sing tonight? Come on. I can't hear you. There you go. Come on. Everybody, let me hear you.
Produced by Don Misher.
All right, guys, that was the Super Bowl. All right, before we wrap this up, this thing got actually removed from YouTube for a copyright strike. But thank you guys so much for tuning into the episode. Those of you who want to connect with me on other social media sites, you can go to Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, X, formerly known as Twitter, and TikTok. All at I'm in the Hills. I am INTHAHILLZ. You can also donate via Cash App or Venmo to I'm in the Hills website, www.double-E, that's 2 E's, EETV.com, which is my production company. And check out my music website, www.terrencehill.com. I would love to connect with you on all social media platforms. Please check out the community section where you guys can vote on little friendly debates and polls. Let your voices and opinions be heard. We do have merch that you can order and support the page and channel. If you are a Prince fan, you can go to Facebook, type in Purple Nation, join over 27,000 people where we celebrate the life and legacy of Prince. We do have a weekly top 10 countdown that's pinned in the live chat or comment section. Lastly, again, you want to donate to the show, you can donate Cash App or Venmo to I'm in the Hills or PayPal EETV101. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever new content is uploaded. We'll love to have you be a part of the community here at Terrence Hill TV. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday to Prince. Definitely miss him. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. My favorite Prince album outside of Purple Rain. I love Around the World in a Day. I love that one a lot. Love the Batman soundtrack. I love 1999, Controversy, Dirty Mind. Love a lot of those. I think for me, I'm going to say I think that, okay, put it this way. Purple Rain, obviously, to me, is probably his best work. But Raven to the Joy, fantastic. I love that album, by the way. But I think the album that means the most to me in my life right now, it's been 3121. I love that album. Like when it dropped, maybe it's just there was some things I quite didn't understand. Maybe I wasn't at a point in my life of maturity yet. But I love 3121. It's like one of my favorite Prince albums. So that ranks very high up there for me. Definitely is in the top 5, but that's probably the album I listen to the most these days. I would put 1999 in the top 5 as well. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But because he has what was it, 39 albums? I think 40 is on the way. Yeah. 3121 is probably the one that means the most to me. Emancipation too. That was a special album for me. I kind of go back to like memories, like where I was at and like what his music did for me. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But RIP to our brother Prince, man. I miss him. Want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Wanted to take this day to celebrate his life and legacy. And I'm glad I got to do it with you guys. We'll close out the show with this one last song, and I'm out of here after this. We will play this and wrap this up. But I won't be back. So this is it for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And we're going to close out with a song from 3121 called The Word. All right. Thank you guys for rocking with us. And I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time. Take care.
What is this new exaltation that I just can't explain? What are these new inspirations that I can get out my brain? How am I gonna sleep with this feeling rushing on through my veins? Get up, come on, let's do something. Don't you want to go get saved? The night is calling you to act upon every urge. You can't get no satisfaction if you ain't got the courage. I don't know what you're afraid of. I don't know what you heard. Get up, come on, let's do something. Don't you wanna know the word? Who's gonna save us when the spiders get next to you? Spinning that sticky webs around what you do. Sick God against funky tongue and the treachery of the wicked one. Get up, come on, let's do something. Don't matter how far you have to, the truth has got to be told. No matter how shiny your lips, there'll never be streets of gold. They might try to get us crazy, cause they don't know what I've heard. We got this new exaltation. Talking about the word. Who's gonna save us when the spiders get next to you? Spinning that sticky webs around what you do. Safe God against funky tongue and the treachery of the wicked one. Get up, come on, let's do something. Get up, come on, let's do something. No reason to feel this pain. Get up, come on, let's do something. Come on, go, let's get saved. Get up, come on, let's do something. No reason to feel this pain. Get up, come on, let's do something. Come on, go, let's get saved. Get up, come on, let's do something. 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 Make you wanna get better.
I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I got a baby face, call it